In this video, I'm going to show you how to draw an ellipse. So the first thing we need to do is to go over to the left-hand side and click on the shapes icon over here, and we're going to hold down left mouse click until we find the ellipse, which is in the middle, and we're going to let go of left mouse click, and now we are in the mode to start drawing our ellipse. So let's get started without any further ado, and let's just hold down left mouse click and start dragging out our ellipse. Now you'll see right away you've got some information. You've got a red ellipse being drawn, so that's your dynamic preview, and I can make that smaller and larger as needed by dragging my mouse in and out. You'll see that I've got a width displayed at the bottom there, so that's the number 6, and you'll see I've got a height displayed on the right hand side there, currently at 3. So once I'm happy with the size of my ellipse, and I've used the height and width fields to get the exact height and width I want, I can simply let go of left mouse click and that's drawn my ellipse. And I can also now draw that same size ellipse anywhere else in the worksheet because the software has remembered that I'd created that one first. So quick and easy to start drawing ellipses of the same size all around your worksheet. But for now I don't need the extra ellipses, so I'm going to just get rid of them by pressing Command Z on the keyboard, and I'll just get rid of those. And then if I want to select a previous ellipse while still in the ellipse drawing mode, I hold down Shift on the keyboard, left mouse click onto my ellipse, and now it is selected, ready for manipulation. So what we're going to do next is cover all of the data around our ellipse. So you see that I've got all these handles around the ellipse. So let's go over what they do. So first and foremost, you have the top and bottom handles, and these cover the height, so you can drag these in particular directions to make it larger or smaller as needed. You'll notice I can do that with the top as well. And you'll also notice on the right hand side here I have a floating field that displays the height. And I can actually edit this. So if you ever want to do that, you can click on either the top or the bottom handle, and that will activate this floating field, and then you can just type in a number, for example 3, press enter, and you can change it. Or if I want to go a bit smaller, I can just click on the bottom one there, 2, enter, and make it smaller if I want to. Now the same applies for the width. If I hover over the right hand side or the left hand side handle, you'll notice the width appears at the bottom in that floating field, and I can simply drag out from the left or the right, just like so. So I can make it smaller or larger as needed, and indeed I can just type in a value here. So let's go for a value of 4, type in 4 and enter, and now it has changed my width for my ellipse. And you'll also notice that when I hover back over the side handles, it displays that, and I can left mouse click to activate that floating field to change it if I want to. As for the field in the middle, you can left mouse click that, and that will show the XY value of the middle of the ellipse, and you can also use that to drag your ellipse around the software. So let's say I want to place it in the middle. I can do that by holding left mouse click over that central handle there, and I can drag it into the position I want. And then finally we have the corner handles. So the corner handles, you'll notice right away when I float over them, display both the height and the width of my ellipse. And if I do left mouse click it, you'll notice I can now edit my floating field here for the width. So let's say if I want to change it to 3, I can then also change the other one by pressing tab, and that will jump across to this floating field, and I can change that to 1, for example, press enter, and now both have been changed just like that by clicking on that corner and using the tab key on my keyboard. And you can of course drag out from these corners. So if you left mouse click and drag out to the bottom left there, you'll notice I can drag that out in proportion. I can do it from the bottom right, and I can do it towards the top right, and finally I can also do it towards the top left. So plenty of ways there that you can manipulate your ellipse if you need to. Now the last thing I'm going to cover here is some hotkeys, and hotkeys are a way that you can manipulate your ellipse while you're drawing it. So what we're going to do is just delete this ellipse out for the moment, and I'm going to just start drawing a new ellipse. So we'll get rid of this one, and you'll notice that I left mouse click, start dragging on my ellipse, and I'm going to type a number. So the number I'm going to use in this case is the number 5. And now you see I've got these quick keys up here. I've got W, H, L, X, and Y. So what these are the width, the height, the length, and then X and Y are your width and height respectively again. So you can use these keys to make your life a bit easier if you want to use some keyboard shortcuts or quick keys. So I've typed in 5. Now I want a length of 5. So I can either type in W or X. I'm going to go with W. And you'll notice now it's asking me for a height. So what do I want the height to be? I want the height to be 2. And then I'll press H. And then there you go. Just like that, I've got a width of 5 and a height of 2, just like I asked for in the quick keys. I'll do another quick example for you here. This time I will use the 5 again, but this time I'll use X. And there you go. This time you see it's got a width of 5 on the X. And then I'll do the same again with the Y. So I'll do 2 and then Y. And now we've got an ellipse with a height of 2 there. And you'll notice that it dragged out to the length that I dragged out to with my mouse cursor. And then when I hit Y with my 2, it made a height of 2, but respected where my mouse cursor was for the width. So you can use W and H to do width and height together. And you can use the X to do just the width, and then the Y to do just the height. And then finally, we'll also cover the L, which is the length. So I'm just going to Command Z to get rid of those 2 ellipses there, and I'll get rid of that one in the middle. And we'll start drawing out another ellipse. And then this time I'm going to go for 3L. And now we've got a length of 3 and 3 each side, which covers both sides of our ellipse. And that is how you draw ellipses in the software.